Hey, hello friends, welcome to my channel. In this Python beginner tutorial series, today let's discuss about what is pass statement in Python. Okay, so this is a very easy concept. Let's see a couple of examples to understand how pass statement works in Python. Alright, to give you a quick definition, pass statement acts as a placeholder for a future code. Okay, so for example, you have written a function or class something, but you want to implement it in future, so you can use this pass statement as a placeholder, or else if it will throw an error. Okay, let's see a very quick example. Say you have a function, say call function 1, and if you cannot leave this function empty, right? So for example, if I run this, you can see it's throwing an syntax error, unexpected end of UIF while parsing. But where else if I pass the pass statement, if I use this pass statement, you can see it did not throw any error. The reason is because I can pass this pass as a placeholder for any code that can be implemented in future. Alright, so this is one of the place where you can use it. Or else if you are using a loop, say if say 9 is greater than 4, okay, print something, else if, say if 6 is greater than 2, call the function 1. So now with the pass statement it works fine. It printed me something. I have implemented a single if condition, but for my second if condition I have not passed any statement, so I have used pass here. In case if I remove this, you can see it right away throws me an error. It will not work fine. Okay, so in real time, whenever you know some conditions, you can implement or write code for that. Whereas if you are not sure what to write or what to be implemented, so you can just use the pass statement. Okay, so it will be very handy for you during real-time programming. Okay, so this is how you can use it in a function. Even you can use it in a class. Say you have something called class A, and you are trying to write a function within a class, the function 1 again, and if I leave it empty, again it will throw an error, right? Same error. And if I use the pass statement, I can avoid this error. Okay, so I've shown you a very basic layman example to make you understand how pass statement works. Whereas in real-time programming, whenever you are writing higher lines of code, you will be implementing multiple loops or multiple if conditions, or you will be writing multiple classes. So in those kind of situations, whenever you are not sure what to be implemented for a particular function or a method, you can use this pass statement. Okay, that is one scenario where you can use it. Or else there is going to be a function that is implemented in future, but you are not sure what to write there. So in those kind of situations also, you can use this pass statement by defining a function or a class, and you can leave it as it is. In future, once you know the condition, you can come and replace this pass statement with your actual condition. All right, so something like this, print is greater than b. Okay, so you can complete your statement by replacing with the new code that you want to write instead of pass statement. All right, so this is a very easy concept and will be very useful for developers whenever you are writing code in real time. All right, so I hope you understood how pass statement works. If you have any queries related to this, please let me know in the comment section. If you like this video, please subscribe and follow my channel. Thank you.